I'm Fiona from Breezy Parties, and I'd like to thank you for booking your party with me. You might now be wondering what happens next. I'm about to walk you through the party planning process. But first, I'd like to ask that you take the time to read your booking contract. Check that your contact details are correct and take note of what's included. Please be sure to read the payment terms down the bottom so you're clear on what amounts need to be paid and when. So now to the fun stuff. Let's get started on your party. My premium party packages include personalised invitations, and these are the first things that I'll work on. You'll receive both digital invitations plus up to 20 printed copies. You can purchase more printed copies if you need them. You'll need to send me all the relevant details: date, time, venue, RSVP contact details. I highly recommend including a date for RSVPs. If you have an idea of what you'd like your invite to look like, you can let me know. I'll create a draft invite and I'll email it to you for approval. You can let me know of any changes that need to be made. Once you're satisfied with the design, I'll email you the final digital version and send the printed copies to your mailing address. Now it's time to get creative. You can choose how much you want to be involved in the party planning process. Some mums know just what they want their party to look like. Others would rather hand over all of the creative decisions to me, and either approach is okay. If you have your own ideas, feel free to share them with me. You can text or email me photos, or better yet, I'll set up a board on Pinterest and you'll be able to pin photos of your ideas directly to that. If you don't have any specific ideas, that's fine. Sometimes it works best to create the whole party from scratch rather than pulling together ideas from here and there, as it can make the overall look more cohesive. About a month before your party, I'll start planning in earnest and I'll need to get a few more details from you. I'll find out from you a bit about your venue so we can work out what will go where. I don't generally need to do site visits, but you can send me photos or even video of your space from your phone. This is usually sufficient for me to work from. I'll confirm with you whether the decorative buffet table will be against a wall or freestanding in the middle of the room, as that makes a big difference in how I create the decorations. And you'll get to choose whether you want a candy buffet, a Sunday making station, or a display of party favours with no food items, or a mix. At this point, I'll also need to get a good idea of guest numbers. Now, these numbers don't need to be finalised until the week before the party, but I will need a reasonable idea so that I can buy enough supplies. We can discuss all of these points over the phone or email. Email often works best because both you and I are busy mums and it's often difficult to tee up phone calls. Email also provides me with a written record of everything that we've discussed. If you're hiring me to provide party entertainment, we'll also have a bit of a discussion about your child's interests. Do they like doing crafts or experiments, or do they prefer to run around a lot? What are their favourite party games? I'll provide you with a list of possible activities to suit your theme, your venue and your child, and you'll get to choose with your child what you'd most like to do. At this point, I get busy and you relax. In the final weeks before your party, I'll be shopping, designing and creating. Sometimes I'll post updates on Facebook about parties that I'm working on, so you can follow me there. I won't necessarily give you a running account of my progress, but do feel free at any stage to get in contact if you have any questions or requests. On the Tuesday before party day, I'll be in contact with you to confirm final numbers. These are the number of children that you would like me to supply for. If you are still waiting for RSVPs, I highly recommend that you chase them up. And if you're still unsure of numbers, perhaps allow for a few extra guests. I make everything and don't keep a large supply of stock, so I'm not always able to cater for last-minute extra guests. Therefore, it's important that we get the numbers sorted out by Wednesday at the latest. At this stage, I'll also confirm your final amount owing based on our agreed numbers. Please note that this amount will not change if less children than expected show up on party day, as I will have already done all of the work to supply for them. Your final payment will be due on party day, and you can choose to pay cash on the day or by direct deposit beforehand. If you do prefer to pay direct deposit, it will need to be paid by midday Thursday before party day, so that the payment will appear in my account before the weekend. On party day, I'm only able to accept cash, not credit card and not direct deposit. I really appreciate you adhering to these rules. And at last, it's party time! You'll be able to relax on your party day knowing that you're in good hands. Everything is going to look superb and the kids are going to have a blast. Most importantly, you will be free to enjoy it also. Don't forget, if you have any questions or requests throughout the party planning process, please feel free to contact me at any time.